To some, I say welcome to my live Shambhala Sacred Lotus. I'm happy to be here once again to deliver a message. And I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I see that there's a lot that the channel is growing. So I just want to say thank you and that you are definitely welcome over here. This is a channel, family, of healing, a channel of revelation, a channel of awakening. So I'm grateful that for those that have found this channel because you are here, not by mistake, but you're here for a purpose. All right, so thank you, okay? Thank you for coming and sharing this time with me. So yes, I do have a message for you, family. And so, Divine, I thank you, and I just ask that you would give me to deliver this message and hold in your highest, beautiful truth and light. Almighty God, that you touch the heart of all those that need to hear this message at this time. I just give you honor and praise. Only your love, Almighty God, surround us like a shield. Ancestors who walk with me in God's divine love and light, you're welcome. Ascended Masters, you're welcome. And angelic guidance, I ask you, Archangel Michael, please protect us in this reading and protect our crown and help me to deliver these messages in clearness and return all negative energy back to the sender. Ashe, and so mote it be. So family, Spirit is giving me a message to share with someone today, okay? And I'm not going to be long-winded. So right now, is maybe seem like it's a very trying time for you. Okay, a lot of us is in the middle of transitioning. So a lot of us have gone through a phase of our life right now where maybe you're in a new cycle. And how do you know you're in a new cycle? Because of the different things that you have experienced. Maybe you lost things, or you feel like you lost some things along the journey, even people. It could be a new job relocation or being offered to you. It could be a new relocation of you moving to a different. Hi, everyone. Hi. It could be a new relocation of you moving to a different part of the country. Um, yes, I'm good, and I hope that everyone is good. Oh, Egypt. Yay, yay, yay. That's beautiful. I got people all over the world. So, yes, come on in, family. I'm from New York. I'm from New York City. Okay. So, so I want to say, y'all, let me keep my train of thought, family, because I don't want to lose what Spirit is showing me. So I'm just seeing right now that a lot of us are in a stage of transitioning, okay? And it is kind of confusing right now because you don't know what is next. And some of you all, even your finances at this time might be affected, huh? Okay, and with your finances being affected, right? You're living on edge sometimes because you don't know how you're going to pay your bills and it's not looking good. Maybe you have been searching the job market and nobody is, thank you so much, thank you, and nobody is returning your calls or seem like they're trying to hire. And if they do hire, some people are hiring for what, like a month, and then next time you know, they peace everyone, the next thing you know, they fire you. So I'm just saying, I want you to hear me out. It's not just you, okay? I know it may seem like you may be going through something right now, and it's just like everybody is just having a good time and living it up. No, it's not just you. It's what's going on right now in the world. You see, there's an off balance, family. Okay, welcome, Ander. Yes, welcome everyone. There's an off balance in the world right now, family, all around the world, all the way around the world. It's an off balance because, first of all, it is an off balance in nature. It's an off balance in the energy, in the frequency of the earth. It is an off balance, family. See, whenever you get to the point when it's so much greed and so much power and there's so much blood being shed and there's so much of distortion and all kinds of things that's being done in the atmosphere, it sets off a frequency into the energy field and it throws things off. And then you have entities, okay? You have entities, principalities, powers, and spiritual wickedness that are in high places. There are entities that rule certain regions, okay? And how do you know what kind of demonic entity rule that region? By what you see mostly in the people, what's going on in the communities, in the cities. You see a lot of drug addicts, you see a lot of prostitution, you see a lot of murder, you see all of that. That's the kind of energies that's in the atmosphere. So, with that being said, you have to keep your frequency high because these energies are here to squash you down and keep your energy low, especially if you are a light worker. They know who you are. You are already marked in the spirit realm. They can see the mark above you, okay? They can see the light that you carry. So their job is to make sure you stay just as depressed, squashed, anxiety, stressed the fuck out, so that your light and your frequency does not interrupt the program of what they got going on, and that is to keep everybody in a low frequency so that they can continue to feed off of us. Now, being that said, the divine is wanting you to know to not be afraid in this time. You are making a transitional shift, but you're not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You don't walk this alone. When the divine have put a calling on your life, when it is a dream that the divine is giving you, that it is the divine that will make sure that it happens in your life. It's not you. So if spirit told you that you're going to move to a certain region and you're looking at your money and you don't have no job and nothing seems to be good that you think is going on, just understand there are certain things that happen that you cannot see with the natural eye. There are things that happen behind the scenes. Spirit moves in silence. Spirit moves when you can't see. Spirit moves in a way where the enemy cannot detect. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, in a way that a spirit that the enemy cannot detect. And sometimes we be wanting to move now. We be wanting the things now. We be seeing this bill got to be paid, and they're already threatening you and putting all kinds of fear tactics. You can't even sleep at night. You can't even rest. You're not even eating right. Some of us be losing weight and some of us be gaining weight. It just depends on how we handle stress, right? And then on top of that, don't tell nobody about what's going on with you, because they're gonna send all kinds of agents and body entities that be jumping bodies to make sure you stay discouraged by telling you things like, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Girl, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, because they're gonna give you. That's why you gotta keep your business silent, because this is a supernatural move. This is not about you. You know what you need to do right now? Rest. You done all that you can do. You do your part. You take your step forward. You take the step forward. Hold on, one family. Let me get something to drink. Hold on. You take the step forward. What you know to do. For instance, Spirit told you about to move out of that environment and you don't know. Well, start preparing. How do you do that? I tell you how do you do that. 1 second, family. Okay. How you do that is this. See, the enemy is mad, and I love it. That's how you know. That's how you know that the enemy do not want do not want you to raise your vibration. I come here to help you raise your vibration. I come here to help you raise your vibration. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, there we go. Family. And there's people that don't want you to raise your vibration. There's people that want to keep you low and they don't want you to have this information. So Spirit don't want you to be afraid at this time. Spirit is going to make a way for you. All you have to do, when I said, how do you make the first steps? For instance, if you are relocating, then you know that you might need to clear out some of the clutter. You might need to downsize. You might need to start getting you some boxes and start packing up things and donating things and preparing yourself because you know that you are going to be moving. You don't know when, you don't know how, but that is taking the step forward. It's not for you to know everything, and you're not going to know everything. But if you can just trust in the divine and not allow those voices, like those voices that just come up here, not allow, people to distract you and these voices to get in your head to discourage you, to make you stop moving forward and keep you like in a standstill, all you need to do is make the first step. And when you do, just understand that the divine is guiding you every step of the way. The divine is guiding you. You're not by yourself. So Spirit don't want you to be afraid. Okay? So let's get into it. All right. Yes, family. Spirit wants you to stay focused. Stay focused. Everything around you may look like it's falling apart. Chaos all around you. Don't let it in. People wanting to start arguments, wanting to get a reaction out of you, don't give it to them. Spirit wants you to stay focused. Okay, here we go. Clarity of mind. You're going to get the mindset. You're going to get the clarity. You're going to get the clarity. Spirit wants you to take the time. This is what I'm seeing right here, family, is the Ace of Swords, meaning you're going to get the clarity and the enlightenment. Every time you take a step forward, the door is going to be open to you. More information will be given to you on what to do next, right? All right, I see someone here that is like bored. They look bored. I don't think this is your energy, so hold on, let me keep going. Somebody is discouraged. They're not happy. Family, Spirit is telling me you're going to receive justice. Somebody needs to hear that. It's going to be made right. Whatever was made wrong, whatever was wrong, whatever wrong that was done to you is going to be made right. All right, Spirit, let the car come out, please, and thank you. Yeah, walk away. Okay. Family. Wherever you at, wherever location or whoever you around, it's been very burdensome to you. Okay, that might be another reason why you might have been feeling discouraged. I'm seeing somebody that might have been very discouraged because you're feeling like there's no solution, and maybe you're looking at things in the wrong perspective. Okay, you're looking at things in you're looking at, okay, it's like a person that's looking back on their past and looking at all the things that didn't work, all your, sometimes like we have different things that we go through that divine don't always allow us to have everything, family. And when we lose certain things in life, that, or that can leave like a sting on us. So especially if it's financial, if you lost a lot of money, so it's like it may put a fear in you not to want to try again or not to get up and do something again. So instead of us moving forward, we just keep looking back and keep going over what didn't work and why we can't do this and that. But family, Spirit don't want us to do that. Whatever was wrong, if somebody did wrong by you, it's going to be made right. The divine is telling me to tell you, go back over there. Go back over there. Okay. The divine is telling me to tell you to drop your burdens. Okay, drop your burdens, okay? I'm seeing somebody moving, all right? I was talking about relocating, and I do actually see somebody relocating, and I don't see you taking a lot with you, okay? I see you taking very light with you. The burden, because somebody looked like they've been betrayed a lot, all right? Somebody looked like they've been betrayed a lot. This is another reason why Spirit is telling you to keep moving forward. Okay, because it's like there's brighter days ahead for you. All right, there's brighter days. I know that it may seem like it's not right now, but there is. All right, Divine, any other message do you want for them, please? And thank you. Yeah, there's a tower. Somebody might have just had a breakup. Somebody might have just was in a relationship that didn't work out. A tower came. A change. This is meant to happen. Okay, this is meant to happen, family. Yeah, somebody is feeling left, like they're in scarcity or financial. I'm seeing like somebody have a very scarcity mindset, or they're feeling financially in lack, or they're feeling stuck. They don't feel like there's no solution. Okay, that's what I'm seeing right here. Thank you, Spirit. Show me. All right, don't worry about it. Let me tell you this. Okay, I'm not going to stay long, but family, I want to let you know this. There's a message coming in for someone. Okay? There's a message that's going to be coming in. I'm seeing somebody that is standing guard. You're protecting yourself, okay? You're protecting your ideals. You are standing your ground, okay? You got something, good fortune is coming your way. You're going to be relieved of these burdens very soon, okay? You got some type of fortune. Whoever needs to know this, success is coming to you. So don't look at what things is right now. Don't look at where you at right now, okay? So if this is you that is in the scarcity mindset, I want you to know that you do have the solution. Sometimes it's just the way that we think. It's changing our perspective, family, right? Because you are the co-creator of your life. You are the co-creator of your life. So if you intend and you focus your heart and your mind on where you want to go in life, your dream, and then you start actually making the steps, right? If you don't know what the first steps is, and it's something, maybe it's about financial literacy, right? Maybe you want to start investing more. Then they got Barnes & Noble bookstore. They got all kinds of places where you can research about financial literacy, right? And it's free. You don't have to go to school. Maybe you don't have the money to go to school and all this other stuff, but this is how we take the first steps. It's like, it's easy, family. Sometimes the world make things more difficult than what it is. They don't want you to find a solution. They want you to think that you got to get a certificate, you got to get a license, you got to get all of this shit. And half of these people ain't even got none of this shit. A lot of these millionaires don't even have, some of them don't even have a high school degree. They didn't even finish school. Okay? Hello, Jamar. They didn't finish school. So a lot of times, and let me tell you this too, a lot of times we be looking for our big break, and we be scrolling on the internet and looking for, like, everybody is a carbon copy solution for everything. So what I'm saying is that everybody's got some type of program on here for you to follow. And if you follow my program, and then in 30 days, you can be this and this and this and that. And everybody will put their $199 into a solution, and it don't even work for you, because that program ain't for you. So the divine don't want you to follow somebody else's program. The divine wants you to follow what is intuitively being put into your heart. That's what Spirit wants you to guide you, because that's where you're going to find your fortune, your freedom. I am seeing someone, maybe, I'm seeing the justice. I'm seeing the betrayal. So I don't know if somebody has been betrayed and they were tired of being betrayed, and now you finally standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself. You're speaking your truth. You see things in a different perspective, and fortune is coming towards you. Family, it's sometimes things, like I said, it don't happen just like this. It's a faith walk, okay? Sometimes let me just use for myself an example. There's things sometimes that I ask Spirit for, right? And then I'm a hard worker, okay? So I used to be working my ass off, sweating, working, doing manual labor and everything with my little ass, right? And nothing. I ain't make nothing, not a dime, working hard on the weekend because I work for myself, but made nothing, right? And be so discouraged and like, divine, I thought you told me. Like, just because Spirit told you he was going to bless you one way, we start making up the scenario on how it's going to come, but you don't know how the blessing is going to come, right? So yes, it wasn't until the time I surrendered. I said, let me just, I'm done. I'm tired. I've been working. Spirit said, good. I'm glad that you're done. Now go get some rest. And it was at times, family, when I was resting, not doing nothing, laughing with my family, taking care of myself, loving on myself, dancing, not even thinking about the shit. Boom! I get a message. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. A message is coming in. Or I get a call or something, or a cash app. Trying very hard to sell something to someone, but it's like, let it go. Because when you let it go, Spirit is going to do, you're not in it by yourself. You're not supposed to build your dream by yourself. Spirit, I'm ready. Thank you. And 10, focus. Divine masculine energies. Focus. Not focus on worries. Not focus on what they said. Not focus on what the world is doing. Not focus on past problems and burdens. No, we're not focusing on that. Because if you want more of that, then that's what you're going to focus on. Whatever you keep focusing on and talking about, the more you get. Whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. So if you think that you can't do shit, and you think it ain't going to work out, then you right. Self-prophecy. But family, we got to go beyond sight. It ain't about, I know someone know what I'm talking about. Because surrender is it's a strength. Surrender is a strength, not a weakness. Because sometimes we want what? Fear. Fear wants us to control, but get out of the fear. Let it go. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for the divine is with us all the time. And 10, and create. Focus. Focus. Put your passion there, right? If you intimate with your partner, you got a divine partner, then when you get ready to climax, intend and create. Focus on what it is that y'all are trying to create. You are a creative force. You are forced to reckon with, family. You are forced to reckon with. So intend. You are that creative spark. Everything is not about working a 9 to 5, you know? So Spirit is telling me to tell you also, while you are intending and creating, make sure you protect your energy. Make sure you protect yourself from energy vampires, from complainers, for chronicle liars, from emotional manipulators, from users, okay? From gossipers, backbiters, and all of that. Stay away from them. Stay away from toxic, destructive people, because you cannot build with toxic, destructive people and needy people and clingy people and people that always want something but not willing to give shit back. Yes, Spirit, show me. Thank you. All right, we caught that one. Yep, and Spirit says, stand your ground. Don't take no bullshit off of nobody. It's time. That's exactly what I see right here. Don't you see that too? Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Whatever it is that you're trying to build, stand your ground. Don't let people talk you out of nothing, because you might not want to get that close to that water. Unless you want to be drifting off in it somewhere. I'm trying to give a warning, family, because there's alligators. All right, so yeah, stand your ground. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Have more confidence in yourself. Have more confidence in who you are and who you're becoming. A lot of people gonna come along the way and try to discourage you. People is bored as fuck. They ain't got shit to do but get on the internet and try to provoke other people into arguments, confusion, and chaos. Because inside, these same people, they miserable, family. They lost. They don't know which way they're going in life. They don't feel good about themselves most of the time. And they're there to cause a distraction to you and to provoke you. They everywhere. Okay? They in the drugstore. They in the grocery store. They at the gas station. They on the road. Okay? There's people that do not know what they want to do in life. And they're just vampires, here to steal your life. And the minute you start smiling and laughing and feeling much lighter about yourself and better about your situation, and you're not feeling heavy and sitting around worried and in fear about what's going to happen next, then here they come. Here they come with their chaos, with their trouble, with their shit, and you sitting over there trying to be peaceful. You sitting there in peace. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Guard your peace. Don't react. They're not worthy. Because you know why? You are building a great work and you can't come down. You're building something. You're building something. You're building something for your generation. You're doing something that maybe the other ones can't do and haven't done. And a lot of times if you in families and there's a lot of competition and nobody have not did nothing with their life, the minute you step out and you start doing something different, you become the target. You become the target. Yeah, Spirit said take time to reflect back on your life. Take that. Go ahead. Spirit, I'm trying to work it out, okay? Take the time to reflect back on your life. Look back on how far you come, right? Because some of us is too hard on ourselves. Spirit said, look at yourself in the mirror, right? Look at how far you come. You are a miracle. Fuck what you heard. You are a miracle. You know you're a miracle. Because a lot of people, what some of y'all have gone through, would have given up a long time ago. You don't get the credit, because let me tell you something. Those that suffer the hardest, people don't hear your tears. They don't hear your pain. You got to take that to the divine, because people are too busy dumping on you. Too busy trying to put their pain on you. Want you to heal them. Healer, who gonna heal the healers? Right? Take the time to reflect. Look at how people used to come at you. Look at how you used to be a people pleaser, or people tried to, it may be in relationships. Look at how you standing your ground now. Look at how you looking at the red flags, you know the signs. Some of you all are celibate, you ain't fucking around with the fuck around, right? You are reflecting back on your life and taking your life seriously. People are out there playing with their lives, doing the same shit, repeating the same cycle, and want to catch you in it. The minute that you say, I want out the rat race, I'm not doing this no more, then all of a sudden, you the target. You the problem. You think you better than this. You this and this and that. And they won't go the fuck away. They won't take their ass somewhere and work on themselves, because they too busy worried about what you gonna do next. They don't want to fix their problems. They want you to fix the problems. Spirit said, take some time to reflect on your strengths and your challenges and how far you come, and recognize your gift, family. Spirit told me to tell someone that you need to accept yourself just the way that you are. Even when you're going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the high esteem in the spirit realm. Right? Family, people be wanting to condemn you. People be wanting to bring up your past. You are not your past. Right? People be wanting to keep you in a low. You remember when you used to do this? Because they don't want you to believe the best about yourself. But over here, what we do is that we embrace our shadow. We embrace everything that we went through. We don't have shit to be shameful, because if you be shamed, then you cannot heal. You can't accept the whole of you. You know what I'm saying? But people, this is how, you know, some people would try to keep you in yesteryear. So Spirit said that you still kept in high esteem. Okay? There's a guardian. You have a guardian over you, your spiritual guardian. All right? Is inviting you to witness your spiritual strength and your beauty. Your guardian wants you to see how beautiful you are and your strength. The mirror, they want you to look at the mirror, because let me see, the mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideals are in fact what is being reflected back to you by your world, yours. Okay? Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within. All right? And the angel guardian of the mirror helps you recognize that when this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now in life. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges, and you have expanded in so many ways. And your angels are now guiding you to take the inventory of your life, to take the time to know all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed, and the lessons that you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, and particularly those aspects of your life that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval. Because family, don't be looking for nobody approval. Don't be looking for nobody to pat you on the back. Because baby, when they see you shining, you may not even see you shining. You might not even see your glow. You might not even think that your gifts is nothing, but somebody is watching you and they see you glowing, and they refuse to support you. If you selling products, they know your products work. They know your products is the bomb. Some of them probably even will try to order your products so they can duplicate the recipe, but they refuse to help you or support you, right? Yeah. They don't want you to know your greatness. They don't want you to know how great you are. I'm telling you. So Spirit said here, your angels want you to reflect, though, back on you, all right, and your strengths. and offer yourself approval. Offer yourself approval where it is due. And know that when you yourself give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. When you take yourself serious, other people will take you serious as well. And this is the last card, family. Spirit wants you to know, like I told you, you are not doing this alone. You're not. That's why you're here. Because some of you all probably thought that you was going to have to do all of that burden and carrying and all of that, and you didn't know where the money was coming from to support. Nobody want to help you, and blah, 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 blah. No, you're not doing this alone. Spirit is just asking you to do your part. Your part is what you can do, and then step out of the way and let the divine do the rest. Know when to rest and know when to work, because the shaman card have risen. And Spirit wants you to know to trust in higher forces, because you got spirit guides and you got your ancestors that are working behind the scenes, protecting you, working and arranging things, people. Some of you are gonna meet the right person at the right. I know somebody said, "Oh, you said no." I'm telling you, this is how it goes, family. This is divine timing. This is why we cannot figure out everything, because, like I was saying earlier, some people be scrolling and trying to find a job on the internet. Some jobs don't be on the internet, family. The jobs that the divine be having for you, or the position or whatever it is, it be by word of mouth. It be by where you were at the right time. Your spirit told you to get up and go to the car wash. Okay? You go wash your car just thinking that the car just need to be washed. You out there washing your car, vacuum out. You didn't met the president, and the next person that pulled up beside you this night, the president of the such and such company. Somebody that you've been needing to talk to. Somebody that can connect you to the industry you in. That's how spirit works. It isn't by how the world teach you. They program you for failure. The divine is saying it's a different energy. When you let go, the divine takes over. But as long as we keep chasing people, running, trying to prove it, and this product really works, and you just no, it don't work. The more people gonna run from you, the more things ain't gonna work, the more frustrated you're gonna be. Let go and relax. Know that you are not by yourself. Higher forces is working and arranging things behind the scene just for you. Okay? And I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna skedaddle. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because I had took me a nap before I came on here. Actually, I was waiting to come on here, and I fell asleep. I didn't know my ass was asleep. I said, oh, shit, I'm asleep. Have you ever been reading something, family, and then fall asleep in the middle of the reading? I be reading shit, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up. I don't even know I'm asleep. And then I wake up and I read the same sentence, and then I go to sleep again, and then this time, don't do that. Don't do that, for he turn around and peck you. And if he do, I'ma let him. I told you, leave nature alone. Keep on. I'm trying to teach him, family. Nature's not to play with. Okay, and this is Tahuti. Look, I show him. You see Tahuti? Okay. So what I was saying is this. Okay, let's get into it. What I was saying is that you go to sleep and you wake up and keep reading the same damn sentence. And then this time I said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm going to catch myself going to sleep and still do this shit. Still do this shit. Still go to sleep. And I'd be like, you know what? Let me just take my ass to bed. Okay, but anyways, let me read this, family, to you. All right, this is the shaman card. Spirit wants you to trust in the unknown forces. Family, I know it's uncomfortable to people. I know it's uncomfortable to shift out of touch, feel. You got to know everything. Everything got to be perfect to unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. What do you mean just relax? What do you mean take care of myself and dance? What do you mean? That's the divine feminine energy. That's the energy that manifests what you want. Or you're going to be laboring, working hard for nothing. Right? Okay, Shaman says here, listen, please. It says to trust in your angels, your guides, and your ancestors. And if you're giving your power away, claim it back. If you're giving your power away to worry, claim back, claim it back, claim it back. Put on your favorite song and start dancing. Dance your way through it and shake that shit off. For real. And start speaking life over yourself. On the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides, the light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. The shaman believed that when there was an illness or a disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere, or a negative pattern had instilled itself in them. And in trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it is because you need to do some release work with lower energies, or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. And the shaman will aid you in your quest. Family, sometimes we got to call back. We got to do a whole, hold on. Tahuti, I don't have anything. I don't think, hold on. Here you go. Where you at? Here you go, Tahuti. Damn, you grabbed that. There you go. Yes. Okay, family. I'm sorry. That threw me off. That threw me off a little bit. Spirit, you got to bring it back to my remembrance. I'm going to keep reading because that kind of threw me off. Let me see. Thank you, okay, Spirit. Yes. Thank you. I got it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Yes. So soul retrieval. Sometimes, family, as a shaman, okay, we lose parts of our spark or ourselves, our spirits, our energy in different places where it was very traumatic to us. It could be in your childhood. It could be losing someone that was very dear to you. It could be in a relationship. It could be several different things, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is that we leave part of ourselves in that same place. Then we move on with our lives, so we think, right? But a part of us is still back here. Just like a broken heart, a relationship, someone that you never got over, or someone that is still in the spirit realm pulling on your energy. They have your energy. Maybe they was a narcissist. Maybe they traumatized the fuck out of you, right? And you have to claim back your personal power. So sometimes family shamans will help you to go into that space, in that place where you were, that particular, say, a child. Maybe you was abused by your parents and you was traumatized and you broke off a piece of yourself there. You will have to go back to that place to see that child. You got to go in there and you got to go and get that child. You got to embrace that child. You got to love that child and bring it back. You got to call back your power. So a lot of us have not called back our energy because our energy is stuck in different places, different events. And that is why we have people that come into our life that still trigger us. When we meet certain people, these triggers come up because that is the reason why. Okay, so Spirit is saying for you like to go on to do some release work. You know how people say you trigger my demons, right? Yes, and some of us do need some cleansing work. Some of us might have some entities, attachments to us from relationships that we got into. Some people carry incubus and succubus spirits, family. And then we sleep with these people. You might have been celibate all of this time, and then all of a sudden here comes an incubus, succubus spirit. And now you got an energy upon you that is like so strong that you're not sticking to your sexual morality. Or it's causing other addictions to come upon you, other temptations, other lustful things. So these are things that cause sometimes for us to cleanse, fast, cleanse, do spiritual cleansing, herbal cleansing. Okay, yeah, so we can get rid of what no longer serve us, and we can raise our vibration higher. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So family, only thing that we're doing today, and I just would like for you to focus on it, okay, is moving into a state of trust. All right, I come to bring the word to you. The Spirit wants you to come back into your peace. Okay, move forward in peace and joy, and take one day at a time. You can't worry about yesterday, and you can't worry about tomorrow. This is what we have right now. So bring yourself back into the present and ground your energy. Right? Ground your energy and look at what you can be grateful for today. You may not have everything. You may not have everything in your cabin, in your cabinet, all the food that you want for your children. You might got some spaghetti noodles or spaghetti for the day. Give thanks to the divine for today for the spaghetti, because tomorrow will be provided for. That's how Spirit wants you to know. Spirit wants us to get away from fear, because the divine didn't give you the spirit of fear. The divine didn't give you the spirit of fear. That's the world. The divine gave you the spirit of love, of power to intend and create your heart's desire, and a sound mind, peace. So when you lay down at night, your dreams are sweet. All right? So it says here, and then my battery about to die, but I got this. I'm about to wrap this up. Okay, it says, so call back your power, family, and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles that you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies, to the divine, to your ancestors. Give them thanks, give them honor, give them water. You know, if you have an altar, give them a nice plate of collard greens, or whoever, fix them beans and them biscuits and stuff that they like. I'm talking about your, whoa, what are you talking about? No, I'm talking about if you have a loved one, you knew your mama, your daddy, maybe they passed on the other side, and you knew that they like biscuits. My mother, she loves biscuits, so I give her biscuits. My daddy, he loved butter beans, so I give him beans. Right? It's just a remembering of those that came before you and honoring who you are, and keeping them alive through yourself, family. When you do that and you connect yourself, your ancestors will always look out for you. Okay? When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. Sometimes your ancestors will tell you and say, you don't go that way. Don't take a left that way. Make a right, because this ancestors, your spirit guides, are protecting you from what is up the road, right? So this is your message today. They want you to be at peace, family. Okay? Be at peace. So that is the message for you today. Just keep moving forward. The divine is guiding you. You don't have nothing to fear. Stop allowing the enemy to put scenarios and negative thoughts in your mind that has not happened. Stop allowing the enemy to try to get you to manifest your worst nightmare. Stay in peace. What do you like to do? Paint, draw, cook, whatever it is that you really enjoy doing, eating crab legs, do it today. Take your mind off burdens. Do what you can do. Keep yourself connected to the divine. Keep your heart right. and let the divine do the rest. That's the message for you today, family. Okay? Much love to you. Peace.